Welcome to Mornings with the Mayor. As always, we always have a very informative show, and today will be no different. Today we have one of our groups in Bensalem, organizations that does so much for the community, and that is the Rotary. The Rotary is here with us today, and we're going to talk about several things, certainly an up-and-coming event, that the main event that'll be on June 30th. But before we do that, I would like to have Mike Zelansky, who is president of the Rotary, start out by telling us a little bit about the Rotary and what their goals are.
Okay. The Rotary Club of Bensalem is part of a larger network of Rotary clubs throughout the world. In fact, there's 34,000 of them. The Rotary Club of Bensalem was chartered in 1941. We currently have 35 members, and it's a group of individuals, men and women, who either are retired or work throughout our community, and we basically all come together to work together to raise money and help our local international community.
And it's been going on since 41. You'd mentioned that, and I was just thinking it's almost my lifetime that we've had a Rotary in here. And I was too young to join that. I'd been 4 years old at that time, but I was too young. To my right, I have Barry Schlein, who's the treasurer of the Rotary. And how many years have you been treasurer now?
I'm thinking
Since
probably
Bob,
yeah, it's been about 7 or 8 years, somewhere around there.
Yeah. He's responsible for all the money. He makes sure the money's there, and he's been doing a superb job of that. Why don't you tell us a little about the events? Let's start out talk about the 30th.
The
big
30th?
car show.
Okay. This is going to be our largest event that we have. It's our 3rd annual car show. Actually, car show and family fun day that we're having. It's going to be Saturday, June 30th. This year, we're probably going to break a record and probably have almost 300 show cars there.
Wow.
We're going to be doing things.
The first year, not in a row, what, 60 or 70?
The first year we had 76 cars.
Wow.
Last year we had 136 cars. And this year we could break a record. It's going to be anywhere from, I'll go on the low side, 200 to 300 cars.
Wow.
So,
what an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Well, they've been successful, but I
Yeah.
didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Plan of thought, but go ahead.
We've got a tie-in with WOGL, who's going to be coming to our show to play music all day from 10 to 3. They're going to be broadcasting on their show a week before. We're going to have 10 spots that are going to be advertising. And they're going to be doing games and prizes for the kids and family that day. We're also going to have vendors there that will be either showing their wares or selling what they want. We have 2 food vendors from Bensalem that are going to be doing our catering exclusively. One is Texas Roadhouse, who's been doing our catering for the last 2 years. And we have a new vendor who is Vincenzo's on Bridgewater Road, who's going to be doing pizza for us this year. So we have 2 very good food venues.
Just come out for the food.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Absolutely.
if you don't like cars, but you'll like these cars. I mean, I can't imagine up to 300 probably would be phenomenal.
And there's no class. It's anybody that has a car can come to the show. Pre-registration up until the day is $10, and the day of is $15. All cars must be entered by 10 o'clock that morning, and we'll have judging there. The judging is going to be 3 judges that we don't even know who they are. One of our friends pick the judges, and they're going to be walking around judging the cars that day. And we're going to have our trophies at 3 o'clock. Some of the things that we're going to be doing for the family, we're going to have an Elvis lookalike contest that day.
Are you entering?
I don't. I need more hair to do Elvis. We're going to have a hula hoop contest. And
that's blast from the past.
Yes, and we're going to have a dance contest. Our theme this year is back to the 50s. So it's all going to tie in together, okay? So there are going to be a lot of other things going on that day, food-wise. It's just going to be a big day.
Let's go back to the very reason that you're having this. It's a fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser, yes.
Absolutely.
And why don't we talk a little bit about that? Mike, why don't you tell us? I mean, this is what the Rotary does.
Yeah, the Rotary is a community service organization. The car show is our biggest fundraiser, and 100% of the money that we raise goes back to our community, whether it's scholarships for high school kids, whether it's some family presents a certain need to us, we may help them in some capacity. We've, during Thanksgiving time, we feed 170 families with Thanksgiving dinners. Money also goes to our international community. When the tsunami hit Japan or the earthquake hit Haiti, we bought shelter boxes to aid those who were in need. We recently funded a mission, or partially funded a mission, to Guatemala with an organization called Rotoplast. So
Didn't you go there?
I did.
I remember that.
And it's a free event for everybody to attend, but all the money that we raise by people purchasing food or buying advertising or buying sponsorships all goes to our club, which in turn gets back into the community.
Yeah, you know, I better get my 250 cars
Yes.
registered. I haven't even done that yet.
Yeah.
I have two cars from the 50s, and that'd be pretty cool to have them there. I remember last year, you know, we're usually so darn busy. I came over there in a suit for about a half hour.
I remember
and
that.
And it was hot as heck
Yes.
that day, but it's a phenomenal day. And there's plenty of parking, right?
Be plenty of parking, yes.
Right at the high school.
At the high school,
You'll
yeah.
be able to park there, go around to the grounds and
Yeah.
enjoy everything that's there. And 300 cars is going to take up a lot of room
Yeah,
up there, and that's going to be phenomenal. I don't know how anybody can judge that.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to be walking around and wearing themselves out.
I
trying
think
to-
so.
yeah.
I thought of that too. I don't know how they're going to do that, but
Well, they're experts at that
Yeah,
stuff.
yes.
People know what
Yeah,
they're doing. They
yeah.
really do. Again, there's no charge to go
Absolutely.
to come to the affair. And when you're there, please spend some money, because that's where the Rotary is going to be able to get something back, to give back.
Right.
I don't think you mentioned, maybe you did, and I just forgot, the scholarships that the Rotary gives out.
We do. Last week I had the benefit of attending the award night ceremony at the high school, and we gave 4 $1,000 scholarships to high school seniors for their college education. We also gave a $1,000 scholarship to a tech school graduate for their college education. So we're very active in encouraging kids for continued education, and in fact each month we honor the high school students of the month,
Yeah.
as you know.
Which is really neat. I go to those programs every month. I don't miss too many of them. And then the youngsters in the senior grade come over to the Rotary and have lunch with us, and with their parents. And it's really a great thing. And it's all about kids. I mean, my goodness gracious, where can you put more into the community? There's another one when we talk about kids that the Rotary is very generous, I think a few weeks ago. And that's Angela Felt.
yes.
Faust building playgrounds over there. So
Absolutely.
do you talk about that and what you're doing?
Well, Angela Felt was a librarian at Faust Elementary School and unfortunately passed away due to a fight with cancer. And her husband, and she was, from what I understand, beloved by the children, by her coworkers in the community for her love of kids. And it just so happens that the playground at Faust Elementary School could use some updating. So her husband basically is championing the cause to replace that playground. And Leland Felt has done a great job in reaching out to local community service organizations, and ours was one of them. And we recognized the need. His presentation was heartfelt by all of our members, and his wife really represented what I believe Rotary represents. She put service above self. She was a tremendous woman, was very dedicated in what she did. So as a club, we're very proud to give his fund $10,000 towards
That's wonderful.
the building of the playground.
And the building and playground, I think there's 2 of them over there. The first one's $186,000
Right.
To replace that one. So as a community, we're all working together, but the Rotary has already given $10,000 towards that. And you know, we're back into the car show. The car show is one of the
Yes.
fundraisers that allows these types of things to be done, and that's coming up, so I can't reiterate it enough. Tell them, they got to be there.
Yes.
And tell them, who can they contact for the car show or whatever?
They can go on our website, which is
www.bensalemrotary.com, and there's a link there to our car show, and you can get all the information that you may need, whether you want to register your car, whether you would like to become a vendor, whether you'd like to become a sponsor. All that information about our car show is on our website. And another way to reach us is to visit our Facebook page. If you have a Facebook account, you can search Bensalem Rotary and like our Facebook page to not only get information about our car show, but to get information about future events that we have within the community.
You said vendors. You have vendors there?
Yes.
You just mentioned vendors.
Yeah, there's vendor tables, craft tables. If local businesses would like to, give away things or just have an opportunity to get their services out into the community, it would be a good opportunity for them. People who have knickknacks or crafts and things along those lines that they'd like to sell, there's an opportunity for that as well.
Well, how does the Rotary make money off of that?
each table is $25. The
Okay,
tables are about
okay.
9 by 16. They can bring canopies, tents for that, and we'll be setting them up on the north side of the school on the lower parking lot.
You say 9 by 16?
9 by 16.
Wow.
It's almost a 10 by 10, so it's a little
booth.
overlap. It's a little booth, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And just like Mike said, they can come and sell their wares, give away things, and that whatever they do on that side is theirs. But we sell the tables at $25 a piece.
It's
So there's a lot of different ways that people can
They
get
can help,
involved
yeah.
with and a sponsor. Tell us, how can they be a sponsor?
Just as Mike gave you the contact information for the sponsors that you can contact through either Facebook or through our website, or even contact myself at my email address at fixit49, that's FIXIT 49, at AOL.com, okay? I have all the forms. I can certainly download and email the forms to you. We have right now currently 15 sponsors that has helped us out, either trophy sponsors, dash plaque sponsors, or bronze or silver. I'd be remiss if I did not tell everyone in the community that our biggest sponsor this year is Parks. They are our platinum sponsor this year, and they donated $5,000 to the cause.
Oh, wonderful.
So, which is a tremendous help, and again, all this money that we raise, a good majority of it goes back into the community.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of it goes to unsaying to people that get help that it's not advertised that they're getting help.
Oh, no.
Rotary doesn't advertise as such and such or whoever, which we don't want it any other way. But there's just a tremendous amount of people to get help from the Rotary.
Yeah.
And I don't put into it as much as I'd like to because of my time constraints, but a lot of you put an awful lot of dedicated time into it. Mike, as president, I know in this last year, you just have, by going to Guam alone, I mean, it was Guam, right?
Guatemala.
Guatemala. I had the first part.
It was close.
It was close.
Different continent, but it was
Yeah,
close.
yeah, far away. But anyway, just that dedication of going there, and it's not something you got paid for. It's not something.
No.
It's your time. So this is what the Rotary's about. We have, like you said, 35 members now.
Mhm.
And the work that's being done, and it's kind of like a lot of organizations. Out of the 35 or whatever, I know there's a good 10 of you that do a bulk of the work. It's just the way it is. I
Yes.
mean, I know
Yeah.
that in what we do, but every member counts because every member is paying their dues. Every member gets involved. But some of you really knock yourselves out, and for years, what I've seen you do is incredible.
We will have in attendance that day from our club, I would say 98% of our Rotarians will be there in some way, shape, or form participating.
Wow.
Okay, and that is terrific.
That's
That is
phenomenal.
terrific.
That's phenomenal. And, I mean, we're talking about this great event, this fundraiser, but every week you're doing something.
Yes.
I mean, you're involved with our Pride Day or our Fall Festival. You're there. Yes, I know you do the car washes. I mean, we could be here every day. I don't know where you get the energy to do all these things, but from me, as a community leader here, I just thank you so much for all of you do for all the membership. It's just incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And all for the kids that gets done. So a great organization on solid ground, by the way. An organization that has their feet right on the soil here in Bensalem that gets the
Absolutely.
job done. I'm going to, would you add anything that you want on any issue? I know that the 30 is the big one.
30 is the big one, and that's what we're keying in on right now. And our next drive will be our Thanksgiving drive, which will start in the new year.
You know, incidentally, he's talking about Thanksgiving already. But some of the money you raise from this car show might
Yes,
go to the Thanksgiving.
absolutely,
Will.
absolutely,
Right?
absolutely.
So that's how important these things
Absolutely.
are.
For, for anybody who's involved in any sort of community service organization, you realize no sooner do you get one event done, do you have to start
Absolutely.
planning for the next event.
Absolutely.
I would like to say something.
Certainly.
If anybody in the community is interested in becoming a member with Rotary,
Okay.
we meet every Tuesday at Michael's on Street Road, across the street from Fridays. This is the Michael's Cafe, Michael's restaurant. We meet at 12 o'clock to 1:30. Please come out, join us. You can see what we're all about, and we'd love to have you. And if you're interested, we have applications. We'll certainly give you one and get you in as a member.
Yeah, we look forward to more members. The more the better. There's no question about it. And Mike, I'm going to give you the last word.
Well, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to talk to the community and encourage everybody to check out the car show. It's not only for car enthusiasts, but it's a good family day if you have children. There'll be plenty to do. It'll be an all-day event. Most importantly, it's free, and if you do spend money while you're there, indirectly that will benefit our club and benefit our community. So I
Mike,
appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank the great work you're doing as
Thank you.
president.
Could I just mention one other thing, too?
Certainly.
Mayor.
Just please remember to check out our webpage, once again, at www.bensalemrotary.com, and please like our Facebook page. And just search our name, Bensalem Rotary, in Facebook, and like our Facebook page for future updates.
Okay.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks for being with you.
Thank
And today is Tuesday. At lunchtime is our meeting.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And hopefully this one I'm making, and I'll see you there shortly.
Wonderful.
Until next time, everybody. Don't forget June 30th. Car show, Bensalem High School. Free. Be there. Until next time, everybody. God bless.
Thank you.